Chapter 1. The universe, a creature of accident? We are because we know we are. Our awareness is therefore a fact, a reality. It is referred to as a cognitive or intelligence-related reality. It is that awareness which makes us recognize the context in which we exist, the physical surroundings into which we are placed. The surroundings, the vast expanse in which we exist, is referred to as our universe. The existence of the universe is therefore reality fact number 2. So the first reality leads us to the second reality and makes us then question the origin or cause of that second reality. We do not know the answer to the question of origin, as a matter of fact, which leads our minds to seek the answers to the question of the origin of the universe in philosophical and religious speculation. Science does not provide the answers. It serves to provide the knowledge of evidence in the search for answers which have to be deduced. To determine the answer, we have to probe the depths of our cognitive reality, being the ability of the human mind to observe, to reason, and to deduce from the available evidence that science provides. The more we scientifically study the universe, the more we realize that the universe is based on a series of complex equations so delicately balanced that the slightest imbalance could result in a cosmic catastrophe. This observation leads us to conclude that the universe is either a product of a random accident in nature or the product of a systematic plan. If it is the product of an accident, it does not answer the question, an accident of what? On the other hand, observation of everything around us, from the microscopic to the macroscopic, is evident of a very high and complex form of intelligence, supporting the conclusion that the universe is a planned act of creation by that intelligence. This, then, is the basis of religion. The intelligence behind the creation of the universe is thus referred to as an all-powerful, omniscient, and omnipresent creator whose presence must logically therefore pervade the entire spectrum of his creation, namely the universe. In the Quran, the Creator, in revealing himself to us mortals, who are the highest form of creation, in that we are endowed with cognitive intelligence, he tells us that if you want to find me, then seek in the things around you and apply your intelligence, and you will find me, for I am closer to you than even your jugular. Hassan Hathout, an American medical specialist, in his magnificent book, Reading the Muslim Mind, puts the dilemma of the question of the origin of the universe, to my mind at least, to rest when he explains it by way of an analogy. Is the construction of a book with its millions of letters, he asks, an act of accident or the product of intelligence? If you took all the letters in the dictionary, for instance, to a print room, and instead of typesetting, you were to ignite a little explosive device, what are the chances of the unerring arrangement of the words in the dictionary becoming an outcome of the explosion? Could that explosion cause the letters to be blown up in the air and fall, just like that, in alphabetical order, the way they are placed, to form the dictionary? He logically established that the dictionary is the work of a collateur and typesetter. A book is proof of a writer. Similarly, a symmetrical universe observing rules and patterns is proof of a supreme creator. He puts paid, in my mind, to the alternate theory that the universe is the product of a Big Bang, an accident of nature. Even if science produces evidence of a Big Bang, the ingredients that caused the Big Bang had to go back to an origin. Someone, or some intelligence, then had to light the explosive device, even if it were to be the result of an accident. Rather, The answer lies in a higher form of intelligence being the source of creating this complex reality of matter in a delicate relationship of complex equations. The same source that created us and imparted a tiny fraction of that intelligence to the cognitive part of his creation, us humans, in order that we could understand and acknowledge his existence and being. And since he is the ultimate one, or the primary cause of the creation of an unending and ever-expanding universe, his attributes are expressed in terms of infinity. Our understanding is limited because we are finite, and it stands to reason that the finite cannot comprehend the infinite. It therefore calls upon the use of one of his attributes, namely intelligence, to grasp the complexity of his existence as the source of the universe, ponder on it. Indeed, in the creation of the heavens and the earth and the alternation of the night and the day are signs for those of understanding, those who remember Allah while standing or sitting or lying on their sides, and give thought to the creation of the heavens and the earth, saying, "Our Lord, you did not create this without purpose.